Hello, my sexy and beautiful people of the internet. My name is Diego, also known as the Chilean Retro Gamer, and welcome back to a new special edition of the replay series here on the Random Channel 1, playing Lost Mario Brothers, which, as you can see, is a Super Mario World ROM hack. This is one of the, tens and hundreds of ROM hacks that I played in the past that I have absolutely no recollection of at all. I do not remember this whatsoever. I know that I recorded it because I was taking a look at my old videos. Remember, in this special edition of the replays, I am going to be doing hopefully one replay per year of career that I've had. So basically I started with a game from 2009, John Mac Returns. Now this one is from 2010, which basically coincides with the year of release to this particular hack. Do you want another Super Mario Brothers? Well, Bowser just kidnapped the Princess Peach again. Yes, again. So when I played it back in the day, well, I was playing the first demo to the hack that had only one whole world, one entire world. This demo right here got basically updated around 3 or 4 years after I recorded it for the first time. Which, well, the demo contains an extra world, so basically this is going to be a replay plus something extra, obviously, which is the update to the first demo, playing just an extra world. Which, basically, since it happened a while ago, we can know that, or we can infer that obviously for this hack to be completed we will have to wait forever. Maybe it's not even happening anymore. I mean, I don't know if I just said it, but like the second demo is from 2014. So, I mean, at this point, not even expecting, or I wasn't even expecting to play like the whole game, but at least I was expecting to play something else, or something additional to what I played originally in 2010. And yeah, I watched like a little bit of my own video, well, one of my videos, because I actually recorded like 3 or 4 to this from that demo, and I didn't want to watch too much of it, basically because even though technically this is not blind, again, I didn't even remember that I played something under the name of Lost Mario Brothers. Again, that's gonna happen when I replay pretty much all the hacks that I end up doing. When I replay this, basically I just got a shortcut which was completely unnecessary, but whatever. So this is the last project that I'm doing for the month of March, for obvious reasons. I mean, we are pretty much over halfway through the month. Well, I'm recording this on March 14th, but you should be watching this by the 17th or something like that. So I'm just gonna be recording this project for some of the secondary shows that I've been doing in Random Channel 1 as of late. As you know, I started with some of the gaming in the 80s, but going backwards basically in terms of the years, or counted chronologically, if you will. Doing games from 89 to 85, I believe, or 84 even. But I decided to go for another secondary show, which was the replay series, as you can tell, doing a little bit of Joan Mac Returns, and now this. And since from April on, it doesn't matter if I get the bonus points, honestly. I don't think they're gonna be changing them in this one. Well, in 2010, as you can see, they already changed, or they were already capable of changing some, well, not only the backgrounds, but also, some custom graphics, custom sprites, but the music was actually more of a thing to be changed in late 2009, early 2010 ROM hacks. Right, this one doesn't store the extra item up there, which makes me think if I get hit, I'm gonna go back to yeah, being big, Mario 3 style. Actually, yeah, I remember at that time, those were also pretty common, like removing the extra item out there, basically to make it similar in terms of gameplay. Well, even though we're playing a Mario World hack and it's easily noticeable, but basically adding more elements or changing some elements to make it more similar to the NES games. I mean, as you can see, the Goomba right there is taken from Mario 3 as well. So at that time, even though again like 80 or 90% of the elements that you see on the screen are from Mario World, you can actually experience some few elements from the previous Mario games. So obviously now with the years, that idea or that like how can I say, that experience, it's even more noticeable in hacks. I mean, they reached the point of modifying bosses. Well, that was a while ago, but when it happened for the first time, it was like mind-blowing for some of us. And not only that, but also lots of mechanics were like added to these ROM hacks. Well, that in addition to all the previous elements I mentioned before, custom backgrounds, custom music, custom sprites, basically transform it into a complete new Super Mario experience. Some of them actually making them more similar to the NES counterparts than Mario World itself. Mario World is basically the base game, but nothing else, which is kind of funny. Funny and cool at the same time. I mean, despite this Mario Maker thing being massive as it is, or as it's been during the last few years, ROM hacking, I'm noticing, isn't dead. I mean, pretty much the contrary. I see lots of people still making hacks, being creative. I mean, I gotta admit that the ROM hacking creativity reached a point of even Mario Maker being even inferior in some aspects, because in Mario Maker you can be super creative. They give you a ton of elements, but many of those tons of elements have been already on ROM hacks in one way or another, which makes it even more interesting. Obviously the ROM hacking probably takes more work than making a level on Mario Maker, but still is kind of an interesting element that people still want to explore and experience and experiment with stuff on Mario World. I don't know how the ROM hacking production is been in comparison to the past now that Mario Maker is around. The problem with Mario Maker is I don't own the game, but from what I've seen, people don't create like actual games like this on a sequence with a world map and things like that to make it seem like an alternate Mario game, basically. Mario Maker is about making isolated levels, like standalone levels that could be creative, but I don't see people like making these levels like in a sequence and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I don't have the game. I don't go online, obviously, because I don't have that game. So I cannot really tell if people do that, like creating levels in sequences and stuff of the sort. But basically what they do is make a level creative enough and post it online to make it as crazy or as Kaizo-like as possible. But I don't see interest, at least I haven't seen anybody on the internet who streams or records this on YouTube that makes actual Mario levels like we know them. Okay, what's with this block? Alright, it's a solid block. It means nothing, and I continue not getting the points. Okay, why did I rewind? I meant to fast forward. Okay, Tower of World 1. I'm gonna be playing this in order to wrap it up for today. Okay, I guess this follows the sequence of the new Super Mario Brothers games of... Okay, now we got auto-scroller. But yeah, I was about to mention basically One Dash Tower, just like the new Super Mario Brothers games. Obviously started with the one on the DS, doing scrolling upwards. So this time with auto-scroller, or yeah, basically that. I mean, despite all the simplicity, I like it. I don't know what the Chilean retro gamer of 2010 said about this hack at that time. I don't think I criticized it that much. Basically because I was recording like brand new hacks that got released on Super Mario World Central at the time. The series in which I did it basically was called SMW CU, Super Mario World Central Updates, which was basically me playing whatever hack got just released, regardless of the quality or how long it is, quantity let's say, of levels. So yeah, I most of the time dealt with demos that had 2, 3, 4, 5 levels, 1 world, 2 worlds max. This one got an entire world basically. And again, I'm trying to follow the sequence of doing one replay, at least for this special edition. And of course I will be coming back to this some other time, in a few months maybe. Doing like gameplays of basically based on different years in which I recorded them originally. I'm pretty much done with all games from 2008. I've been doing the replay series for pretty much 10 years of my career, and it took me around 10 years to redo all the games that I originally did in 2008, just to get an idea of how many games I did at that time. A couple hundreds, I would say, or near a couple hundreds. So now I'm doing like completely committed to the games I did in 2009, early 2009. I recorded like a shit ton of arcade games, and one of them was actually Juanma Returns. But yeah, I mean, in this special edition, I don't want to get stuck in a specific year, but keep making progress. So maybe in a few months from now, you will see me redo, or yeah, replay a game from 2011, then 2012, so on and so forth. Okay, custom boss at that time already. Yeah, it's just a Goomba. Honestly, I haven't seen that guy so many times. I don't remember him. That bigger Goomba, which was kind of a boom boom type of battle, kind of joke. Kind of a joke, a little bit. Okay, there's gonna be more, obviously. My original playthrough of that demo basically was a single world, until the castle that you see there in the map. Was 3 parts long. Maybe this one will take around 4 or 5, because I'm doing the part slightly longer. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on Wednesday with more Los Mario Brothers.